Okay, welcome to 2025. It's Jason and Glenn here, the directors of TJM Northern Beaches. 2024 was big, but this year's going to be bigger.
We did over 2,100 vehicles last year. Want to give a big shout out to firstly the boys in the workshop, the customers, and all the suppliers that helped us make all that happen. Guys, this is not just a four-wheel drive shop for us. This is a lifestyle. We live and breathe this stuff. So if you stay tuned this year, you'll see exactly what we've got planned.
It's not a bad job, is it, Glenn?
Not a bad job at all. All right, Jace, where are we, mate? What are we up to?
Mate, we're at Oxford Falls today in the Northern Beaches. We've got the Shop Land Cruiser 200 series behind us here, the V8.
Yeah, we're going to take you through step by step what we've done to this car to create pretty much an ultimate touring 200 series. Now, these things are extremely capable from factory, but there's certain things that you can't do and certain places you can't get to. So we're going to tell you what we've done to this car to make sure that we can get there.
Okay, so first up is the suspension upgrade on this car. Underneath the car, we've got the TJM XGS remote suspension, which is fully adjustable. We'll take you to a deep dive with this. Glenn, take it away.
So initially this car just had your standard 2-inch lift TJM suspension upgrade into it. Then TJM decided to bring out the remote series. Now, the reason why we've gone the remote series is number one, it's GVM compliant. So this has actually got a GVM upgrade, which we can talk about later on. And you can actually adjust the rebound and compression of these. So you can tailor the suspension to exactly what you're doing with the car. And not to mention the ride on this is so much better. Now, if you couple that with the TJM upper control arms to give that wheel aligner a much better wheel alignment, it makes the car's drive, handle, and carry the weight a lot better. So Jace, this is your daily drive. You've been driving this thing for about 4 years. So how does the suspension perform?
It's chalk and cheese. It's a dream to use, dream to drive. On Fraser Island, Victoria High Country, plenty of trips. I love the adjustments. It's like driving on a cloud.
Yeah, we thoroughly test these things, and as Jay said, we've done a lot of trips in this car and it has never missed a beat. The suspension is unreal.
Okay, now moving on to protection, we've chosen the TJM Ventura Bull Bar, TJM underbody protection, TJM side steps. We've got the Razzler bar at the back there, the wheel carrier, and Glenn's going to dive into that for you guys.
So first up, obviously the Ventura bar. It's not everyone's cup of tea. A lot of people still want the hoops and things like that. We think this bar suits the vehicle perfectly, as you can see. So we've optioned it up with the hoop on top, which houses the front camera. You've got the TJM Ultima light bar, which fits in there like a glove.
Like a glove.
You've also got the inbuilt recovery points. It houses the TJM 12,000 pound winch. It's got everything you need, parking sensors, fog lights, the whole lot gets maintained. And then underneath, you'll be able to see there's a full underbody protection there, so no matter what you're driving on, you're protected underneath. It protects the front of the car, it protects the sump, it protects the motor, and it protects the transmission and gearbox.
Will it protect me?
Protects you, mate.
Oh, mate.
The way you drive. And then on the side of the car, obviously you've got the TJM side steps, and then on the back of the car, which we'll show you in a sec, we've got the Razzler rear bar.
Okay, so moving on to the rear end of the car, we have the Australian-made Razzler bar here. I was very hesitant to get the rear end of a tyre carrier. There's no way this 35 was going to fit in the factory location between the exhaust of the car.
Jace, open her up, mate. Show us how it's done.
So we've got a nice easy latch to hit the bottom, which is spring-loaded. Pops open, opens up.
Full access there. So one of the key features we've got with the Razzler rear bar is it's designed by a guy that was a fitter. So they're very easy to fit. The bracing on these is second to none, so if it does cop a hit, you've got half a chance of not damaging anything. It's got the inbuilt recovery points, the reverse lights, the tow hitch, everything's there, everything's ready to go.
So rolling into the back of the car, we've got the RV storage solution drawer system, which is fully customisable for our needs. It's got the pull-out single drawer here on the driver's side. Lid, bits and pieces inside. Nice and easy to use. We've got the pantry down the bottom too. It's all your little bits and pieces, plates, saucepans, whatever you want really. And also the fridge slide. Unlocks, opens up. Nice and easy, good access.
So yeah, you can put up to a 95 litre Dometic fridge in these ones as well. We've got the 75 in here because that's enough for Jace's needs. Now in the side of these wings, we have the dual battery setup as well. So we're currently running 200 amps of TJM lithium power in this. We've got the 2100 watt inverter, all your switching. The compressor's also hidden in behind here, so it's all plumbed in. All you got to do is flick that switch, plug it in, you can pump your tyres up. We've got the GPO over here for the 240 volts, so if you want to charge anything 240. All the switches for your USBs and everything like that. So it's really well thought out. These guys do an amazing job. And the best part about RV is everything we've got aftermarket to also put into this car, like the dual battery setups, can all fit in those wing kits. So they've really thought this one out.
Great to keep the missus happy with the hairdryer too.
Yes, definitely want a hairdryer off this.
So moving on to the front of the car, we're going to talk a bit about the engine performance work we've done on this thing. Pop the bonnet, mate. We've added a Torque It Performance Kit, which includes the throttle control, the module map, and a twin exit exhaust.
So just on that Torque It module map, basically a lot of people ask how it's done. So what we do is we get the vehicle in, we actually take the factory tune off the ECU, we send that to Torque It, and we also send them all the specs on the car and what the customer's going to do with the car. So whether they're towing, touring, serious four-wheel driving, if they want the maximum out of the car, if they want it safe, anything like that, we give them all those details. If it's got a snorkel, if it's got an exhaust, what's done to it, and then they tailor the tune to that factory tune, send it back to us. We load that up onto the ECU, so the tune is there, and then if at any stage you want to take that tune off the vehicle, it takes a couple of minutes and it can go straight back to factory. Also, Torque It back up a manufacturer warranty, so you've got nothing to worry about with those guys, and they're Australian owned. So there's no point having all this performance in your vehicle if you don't protect it. So Jace, what have we done in this one?
Mate, in this one we've done the Direction Plus catch can and oil separator. We've also done the Direction Plus fuel filter, and we've done the ERPS rust protection.
Awesome. So we've taken you through all the major modifications of this car. There's still a few little bits and pieces that we've added to it just to finish it off. So we've got the Clearview towing mirrors, the Rhino platform on top. We've also got the solar to charge the dual battery system. We've got the X-Ray 1200 light bar on the roof as well. The TJAM awnings over the other side. And you can't forget the communication side of things. So we've got the GME, XRS, UHF in this one as well. And Jace, you take this thing and do a lot of camping, mate. Take us through that.
Mate, it's great for camping. So on the top, normally I have a TJAM rooftop tent, and we've got the TJAM awning on the side there, works perfectly. Plenty of awning lights. We love it camping. Great stuff.
Well guys, that wraps this one up. We hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions or you want any advice, comment below and let us know so we can take you through your options. If you've got a Toyota Land Cruiser and you're in Sydney, we are the home of the Toyota Land Cruiser. We've got every single major brand on board. We can take you through everything. We can get you that result that you're seeking. So come and see us. And what do we always say, Jace?
As always, treat yourself.
Thanks guys.